But what have you done for me lately? Well, there was a finish to the Lakers game tonight. Chicago didn't go exactly the same. The Lakers devastated. He's not a Laker, but you get the idea. That was the longest game winner in Bulls history. Here's how it sounded on Bulls radio.
Getting over the midcourt line, it goes, midcourt, oh! It's good! It's good! It's good! Bulls win! Bulls win! Bulls win! Unbelievable! Unbelievable! Josh Giddey, I love you!
What's the immediate reaction from that?
Devastation. It's a hell of a way to lose a basketball game.
The Lakers snatched victory from the jaws of defeat. No, let me take that back. They snatched defeat from the jaws of victory.
Yeah.
Had a lead. With 12 seconds, they're up 5. LeBron gambled, and he's been gambling all night, and he's been getting away with it because they missed.
Yeah.
In that situation, you don't gamble. The only thing that can hurt you is a 3. He gave up a 3. Now you're up 2. Okay, he gave a lazy pass to Austin Reeves. Now you're down 1 with 6 seconds. Austin Reeves makes a fantastic play, and guess what? Josh Giddey from half court knocks the bomb. This one's on LeBron.
Yeah.
This one's on LeBron. He has not played well. Now, he got the tip in last night, and it bailed him out because he didn't play well against the Magic. He was 0-3 from the 3. Last night, 0-3 from the 3. Tonight, 0-7 from the 3. He was 9 of 20. No, he was 8 of 20 from the floor. Go check what he was last night, like 4-14. This won't get it done. This was a game, they had the game, Ocho.
Yeah.
12 seconds, you're up 5. Why would you gamble in that situation?
Mm-hmm.
Why? And then why would you give a lazy pass in that situation?
Right.
Up under your own goal? Come on, man. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know what's going on, but he has not played well the last 3 games, the tip in notwithstanding. But you go back and look at it, it is what it is. I'm not saying anything that anybody that have watched the Lakers over the last 3 games is not thinking, but unfortunately, a lot of them don't have microphones, so they can't say it.
Right.
But what I'm saying is what you've been thinking. This one is on LeBron. 44 effing points in the 4th quarter. Normally, Ocho, it's the 3rd quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight, they held the Bulls to 17 points in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah.
Only to give up 44 in the 4th. I'm trying to look at Josh Giddey and Werther guarding LeBron. Josh Giddey, again, had another triple-double. The other time they played him, he almost had a quadruple-double.
Triple-double,
He was 2 steals away from a quad-double. Tonight he had a triple-double, and he guarded LeBron. Werther guarded LeBron, and LeBron just was perfectly content to stand his ass in the corner.
Yeah.
Okay, Luka, you do it. Okay, Austin Reeves, you do it.
Yeah.
That's not good enough.
But listen, that's the point. That's the point of having a supporting cast. That's the point of having a supporting cast to bail you out of situations like this. When you have
They've
a bad
been bailing
pass,
him out the last 3 games.
But that's only 3 games, man. That's only 3 games. Think about.
Realize he's been out for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
I understand, but he's been out for 2 weeks, also coming back off an injury. So are we understanding? Maybe he's
in
not,
the game. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Okay,
he's on the court. I see 23 with James on the back.
Right.
If he's not healthy enough, sit down.
Yeah.
But what we're not going to do is make excuses. We don't do that here.
Right. All right. Well, listen. He hasn't played well the past 3 games. He hasn't. They had it in the game. They had it in the bag tonight. Obviously, the game of basketball being a game of runs. It was up and down. I thought they had the game sealed. I'm not even going to lie to you. I thought they had it sealed towards the end.
It was up 5 with 12 seconds.
Exactly.
But I'm just trying to figure, why would LeBron in that situation gamble? Why would he gamble and leave a 3-point shot? I mean, he left the guy open. That's a shoot-around 3.
Right.
Williams was wide open. Why in that situation? That's what I don't get. LeBron has too much basketball IQ to know in that situation. Ocho, it's kind of like a corner.
Yeah.
Why would you gamble in a situation like that when you're up 4? Why would you try to take the slant away and the dude runs a slow go? In this situation, Brian, you don't need to gamble.
Right.
Make him run time. If the guy hit a tough shot, so be it. But you can't give him a wide open three. You can't be lazy on a bounce pass under your own goal. Giddey gets it, fires it back to Kobe White. He nails a three. What was a 5-point lead with 12 seconds? You find yourself down 1 with 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Every starter for the Lakers was minus. Had a negative plus minus. Kenny Smith, minus 10. LeBron, minus 10. Jackson Hayes, minus 9. Luka, minus 1. Reeves, minus 10. Everybody that came off the bench that played 4 guys was plus. Plus 9 Vanderbilt, plus 13 Benson, plus 3 Godwin, plus 5 Connect, even though he didn't score a point. Another thing, guys, you turn the ball over. Finney Smith, I know you're upset because Worter caught you with an elbow.
Yeah.
But if they didn't call it, you can't push the man in the back. They're going to call a foul.
Every time.
Godwin, you can't shove the guy. Even though he shoved you, they didn't call a foul. You shove him in the open court.
Yeah.
They're going to call it.
Every time.
I mean, ain't nobody going to fight. Why you shoving? Y'all not going to square up. All you're doing is giving the ball right back to him after they got a field goal.
Right.
I mean, that was that. Hey, look, I've only been around JJ a little bit at ESPN.
Yeah,
but I know he's losing his mind.
Oh yeah. Wait, you might be losing your mind a little bit more than JJ. Well,
no, I promise you I'm not.
Huh?
I promise you I'm not, because it's the mistakes like that. But see, he's not going to tell LeBron what he needs to tell LeBron. In that situation, LeBron, you can't do that. You can't gamble and then turn the ball over. Mm-hmm. And then nobody picked up Giddey. So you gonna let him get? So you gonna let the guy? How many times, Ocho, do you think guys practice half-court shots?
Right. You know what? I don't think they don't practice no damn half-court shots. They play around doing them.
Yeah, Ocho, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they be see them do that all the time.
I promise you, if Steph Curry is shooting the ball from the tunnel, Luka, if all these guys that could potentially take a shot at the end of the game. Is doing horsing around with that shot.
Yeah.
That's not as because how many times have we seen him make that shot this year? Mm-hmm. So ain't nobody gonna make the guy pick the guy ball up. You gonna wait till he get to half court and then try to jump. It's too late. He's already got into his shooting motion.
Yeah. And listen, that game was good. I know you're upset about your Lakers losing, but that game was a roller coaster towards the end. The Lakers had it. They were up 5.
They was up 18. You give up 44 points in the fourth quarter.
And listen,
44.
Defense has been their issue. That's been their Achilles heel the past 3 games. Not only defense, but getting beaten transition, being lazy. You know, I'm not Doris Burke or George Sedano. You know, to be sitting here talking like I know the game of basketball like that. But I got 20/20 vision. I can see.
How many threes they give up in the fourth quarter, actually? They had to give up like 7 threes. And a lot of them was uncontested.
Not closing out. Hey, Josh Giddey, nice, bro.